Good afternoon. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful day at Viterbo University's summer commencement. Please rise for the invocation today by Father Michael Weldon, Assistant University Chaplain.
Invocation is the art of calling on a higher power for spiritual or authority or just assistance for inspiration. So we begin calling on a higher power that was here a long time before we started. It's a beautiful text in John's Gospel, the 21st chapter, that captures in stark metaphor what it's like to be an educator. One morning, after Peter and James and John have toiled all night and caught nothing, no fish, only their own emptiness, Jesus comes to them and invites them to go out into deeper waters, to cast the net to the other side, to put out into a place they hadn't been before. And they do. And they catch so many fish their boat begins to sink. Many years ago, you accepted, each of you, an invitation to put out into the deep. You began to follow an educator's voice, and you chose deeper waters to search for more knowledge, more skill, deeper understanding, and the magic of pedagogy. How do people learn, and how do we teach them to that learning? And in some magic way, it became your passion. So our Franciscan way of educating is the gift that we give to you today. And it frames an understanding of encountering the holy in every place you walk, warning that it is a life of exploration and you never graduate. We become thieves at anything we can catch to illustrate a mind with something new. It brings the best out of us and the worst out of us. We give our lives for that look in a student's eye when they finally get it. And those explorations give us a picture of the face of God that we can pass on to others. Pope Leo XIV just wrote on the 15th of May a beautiful document called Magnifica Humanitas, Magnificent Humanity. And it's written as an exploration of the dignity of the human person in a digital age. We give you that image as our invocation today. Magnifica Humanitas, human magnificence. And we give ourselves today to making that magnificence shine in ourselves and in others in the name of our educator and teacher God. We ask this in his name, Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Thank you, Father Michael Weldon. You all may be seated. It's my honor today and my pleasure to introduce Viterbo University's president, Dr. Rick Tritley, who will deliver today's welcome.
Thank you, Tanya. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Viterbo University Board of Trustees, Viterbo Ministries, faculty, staff, and administration, and of course, our amazing student body, it is my pleasure to welcome you all to our beautiful campus and today's commencement ceremony. As a community, we congratulate all of you on this wonderful accomplishment. Earning a degree at any level, whether an associate's, bachelor's, master's, or doctorate, is a significant achievement. These milestones are worthy of our praise and recognition. We at Viterbo are so extremely proud of each one of you, and I am confident that your friends and family members here today share in this sentiment. I am a firm believer that it takes a village. Many members of our campus community contributed to your success. Will our pro-seminar faculty, administration, and staff please stand to be recognized? Let's congratulate them. Today's ceremony marks a significant milestone. Many years of preparation, including long hours studying, writing papers, preparing presentations, developing projects, researching, and so much more. On top of all that, many of you worked for a living as you completed your education. You had kids to feed, families to care for, committees to serve on, and communities to serve. All the things that are part of life. But you did it, and here we are. If you can do all of that, I am confident that you will continue to thrive and to succeed. Our hope is that you bring Viterbo's values of contemplation, hospitality, service, stewardship, and integrity to your communities, your families, and the workplace as you move forward. In closing, always remember that while you will probably move many times in the years ahead, your permanent home address will always be 900 Viterbo Drive, La Crosse, Wisconsin, 54601. We hope that you will come home often. We are so proud of you, and as we like to say in our Catholic Franciscan tradition, Pace Bene, peace and all good. Congratulations, graduates. And now it's my distinct pleasure to introduce Professor Tom Thibodeau, Distinguished Professor of Servant Leadership, to offer today's address. Tom?
In the sound booth, would you please turn up the lights? Just please turn up the lights so I can see who I'm talking to. You know, I remember back to 2021, and you're on Zoom, and you'd be talking to people, and they turn off their cameras and their microphones, and you had no idea who you're talking to. I never want to do that again. It is so good to be here to celebrate and savor who you are and who you are becoming. We are all so very proud of who you are and the good work you do each and every day on our behalf. I'm also very pleased and honored to be here with my good friend Scott Mihalovic. We have worked together in this community for over 30 years. Scott is retiring, but he will continue to be an advocate for public education. All of my life, your friend, you have practiced servant leadership, ethical and faithful service, and we have been blessed by your courage, compassion, and competence. Thank you. Today also, the nation celebrates Juneteenth because of the courage and commitment of Miss Opal Lee, a retired teacher and activist. Her home was firebombed in 1939, and from that moment on, she stood up and advocated for the people who had no voice. She literally walked from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., 2.5 miles a day, symbolizing the 2.5 years it took from the Emancipation Proclamation to reach the enslaved people of Texas 2.5 years later. All of us, Scott Mihalovic, Miss Opal Lee, you, our celebrated master teachers, our committed faculty and administrators, family, friends, and fellow citizens are called to be witnesses to hope. This is our vocation, which is a high honor and privilege. Witnesses to hope. Vocation is where your deep gladness meets the world's deep needs, where your deep gladness meets the world's deep needs. All of you who are graduating today, remember that time and moment and what you felt called to become a teacher. None of you did it because it's going to raise in terms of the quality of your income. None of you did it because of your name's going to appear in headlines or on Facebook. All of you did it because it was for a higher purpose of teaching, knowing, and loving children in your communities. You who are parents, teachers, coaches, farmers, business people, grandparents, public servants, all of us have been called to serve and lead with dignity and grace and hope, with hearts full of grace and souls generated by love. In a recent survey, 3 out of 5 young people reported that they didn't know what their life meant. We talk all about depression and anxiety and despair amongst young people, but those are only symptomatics because they have a search for meaning. What is it that my life means? How is it that I might contribute? Will anybody even notice what I have to offer? They depend upon us to be their advocates and role models and witnesses to hope. I only spent a brief time with all of you, but I was so impressed by your presence. Each of you who are here today made sacrifices in order to be here, and you made sacrifices that were shared by your family and friends and colleagues. But you did it for a greater good because you believe in the future, which are our children. My favorite commercial for many years has been this. Hello, my name's Tom Bodette, and then from Motel 6. And then Tom Bodette goes on for 25 seconds explaining all the reasons as to why you might want to stay in a new and improved Motel 6. But that last line's a dandy. Remember? We'll keep the light on for you. A lot of children traveling in darkness. A lot of people feeling that their hope, their future, does not offer very much. One of the graduates of our program, Cindy Heft, in 1995 wrote this, "The Light. Tyler's face is dirty, Sandra has a cough, Ashley's moving out again and Tommy's heat's turned off. There's must have been another drug bust that's on the evening news. Brandon's feet are blistered from old and worn out shoes. April's mother stays in bed so April doesn't eat. Billy walks to school alone from 32nd Street. Cheryl won't see her daddy because he's back in jail again. Nikki's mom has 5 small kids from several different men. Laura just can't sleep at night, and Casey's mom is sick. Timmy has a bruised leg where his dad gave him a kick. Theirs are dark and lonely lives. You wonder how they cope. Their teachers leave the light on. Sometimes that's their only hope." And as I read that story, each of you filled in the name of a student that even though it's summer vacation, you still worry about that child. Who will give them breakfast? Where will they eat lunch? You're worried about some children who sleep on a different couch each and every night. And you wonder in terms of this next year, how is it that you may reach that child and give them a sense of dignity and hope? Last year, my dear friend Jim Milsna, a veterinarian and farmer from Hillsboro, Wisconsin, lost his 12-year-old grandson in an ATV accident. The 12-year-old hit a patch of gravel in the driveway, it flipped, and he died. Previously, the family, Jim had lost his son-in-law to stomach cancer. So the family had suffered a tremendous amount of grief. His daughter, Jackie, is a 4th-grade teacher in Hillsboro. She's a teacher, a dairy farmer, and now a single-parent mom, and a wonderful poet. She wrote the eulogy for her nephew and then put together a beautiful slide presentation of her 12-year-old nephew's life. She did it not only for the family, because he was a precocious, energetic, loving child. She did it because she realized that her students, those 4th graders and 5th graders and 6th graders who knew this little boy had never experienced death before. The auditorium was filled with 1,000 people, children included. And Jackie put together a presentation so that young people did not have to live with fear, but hope. And then their preacher got up to preach, and he said these words that I've repeated to myself every day since that time a year ago. He said, "Hope has dirt on her face and blood on her knuckles." Hope has dirt on her face and blood on her knuckles. Hope demands sacrifice, hard work, compassion, and commitment. Does this not describe Greg Boyle and Homeboy Industries, who you've been studying this past week? Does this not describe Ryan Crane, who spoke to you as a whole chunk leader, and in terms of the obstacles that he's overcome? Doesn't dirt on her face and blood on her knuckles describe some of your colleagues who have gone through difficult times and have come out on the other side? Who are the witnesses to hope that all of us need to remember and thank? Finally, my favorite story. I'm coming to the end of my career, so I'm committed to telling stories that honor the people who have made my life's work possible. I've had the privilege of being at every graduation of the graduate education program since its founding, and I've spoken at the last 30 graduation speeches. Well, I'm free and I'm here. So after one graduation, when we headed down to the Lacrosse Center, I'm standing at the back of the hall wearing a cap and gown. Of course, nobody else dresses like this. And I'm standing there, and I feel this hand on my shoulder, and a guy spins me around. He's about 5'8". He's got shoulders like axe handles. And he has a big, thick index finger, and he jams at my chest. "Sir, my daughter just graduated with her master's degree in education tonight. Her grandfather, my father, had to quit school when he was 10 because his father, my grandfather, died of a heart attack. My dad worked the farm beginning at 10. By the time I was a sophomore in high school, my dad was so worn down, I had to quit school in the sophomore year to save the farm. He never finished grade school. I never finished high school. But tonight, his granddaughter, my daughter, got her master's degree in education, and I just thought somebody ought to know." And I realized at that point, what is my vocation? I get the privilege and blessing each and every day of working with the dreams of generations. You do too. May your deep gladness continue to meet the world's deep needs. May you continue to keep the light on as witnesses to hope. May you continue to participate in the dreams of generations. You are a blessing to your families, to your community, to the children that you serve, to all of us. And I just thought somebody ought to know. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tom. That was wonderful. I'm even tearing up today, and I hear you speak all the time. I'm so happy to introduce the St. Francis Choir today and their director, Miss Polly Papadopoulos.
At this time, I have the distinct honor to provide recognition to one of Viterbo's finest. Dr. Scott Mahalovic, can I ask you to come stand up in the center? You may or may not know, but Dr. Mahalovic will be retiring after today. Go ahead. 44 total years of service, 4 as a teacher, 28 years in the K-12 as an administrator, and the last 12 at Viterbo as both a professor and an administrator. His service has been incredible. He has touched so many lives, including all of you here today, and he's just an incredible man, person, leader, educator, husband, father, grandfather. He's the total package, people. And today it's my distinct honor to bestow upon him the title of Professor Emeritus.
Thank you, Scott and Rick. I was just saying to Rick earlier today that while we may replace Scott's seat, we will never replace Scott. So you will be missed. We will now begin the hooding and degree awarding ceremony. Dr. Leah Esser will be reading names today.
Amy Beth Treptow. Austin David Estes. William Zachary Burros. Jennifer Lynn Newman. Brianna Marie Stando. Amanda Jean Fuller. Katie Lynn Park. Carly Michaela Klemp. Lori Sarah Fry. Bethany Ann Dahl. Hannah Marie Olson. Sarah Lynn Koski. Caitlin Elise Gray. Madison Bryn Gaber. Hannah Marie Mutiva. Kaylee Alexandria Cole. Suzanne M. Pence. Annabelle Johanna Zawistowski. Sophia Kate Benson. Jacob R. Bramer. Sydney Ray Biebel. Dana Elizabeth Haynes. Taylor Jane Weissmiller. Carrie M. Patton. Gina Lee Gravine. Jacqueline Lemke. Abigail Long. Hannah Matter. Stina A. Jansen. Adam Christopher French. Sue Ellingham. Lindsay Korst. Jamie Lynn Engelhart. Megan Elizabeth Armstrong. Ana Isabel Cortez. Emily Purcell. Emily Rose Bendel. Amy Catherine Robleski. Zachary Lowe Pratt. Melissa Renee Lucido. Carly Reagan Gums. Charisse Renee Parker. Tiffany Latoya Nicole Stevens. Jesselyn Celeste Moore. Donald Gregory Rosine II. Olivia M. Quinlan. Brandy Don Smith. Brandon Todd Erkey. Mackenzie Ray Turner. Nicholas, oops, sorry. Nicholas William Schmidt. Zachary Michael Cerny. David C. Wizink. Katie J. Schmielk. Brittany K. Thu. Let's do it again. She deserves it again. Brittany K. Thu. Clayton Michael Krieger. Maxwell Dennis Haskins. Taylor Nault. Zachary Williams. Alyssa Recknagel. And last, Sarah Ketterhagen.
Will the candidates for graduation please rise? By the authority vested in me as president by the state of Wisconsin, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees of Viterbo University, I hereby confer upon you master's degrees with all of the privileges and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. You may now move your tassel from right to left as a symbol of your graduation from Viterbo University. Congratulations. Okay, if I could ask all the graduates to turn around and face your families and friends. Please be seated. At this time, I'd like to welcome the leader of our School of Education, Dr. Daisy Figueroa, who will extend congratulatory remarks. Daisy?
All right. Wow, what an amazing but tiring week this must have been. Again, my name is Dr. Daisy Figueroa, and I'm the Associate Dean for the School of Education here at Viterbo University. And I have the honor of sending you back into the world as Viterbo graduates and to offer my sincere congratulations because class of 2026, you did it. Let's give yourselves a round of applause. So from the time you set foot on our beautiful campus, to presenting artifacts that you worked so hard on, to listening to the wise words of Tom Thibodeau and Father Conrad, and ending your week with an award-winning teacher, administrator, and educator, Joe Schrader. And some of you even went on a boat ride with beverages down the Mississippi River, while others took a tour of our exquisite Mary of Angels Chapel and St. Rose Convent, while others took a tour of downtown La Crosse and all that we have to offer. We hope that you bring a piece of Viterbo and La Crosse home with you today. But before you leave today to celebrate, I want to say thank you for a number of things. Number one, thank you for staying engaged. You filled our halls of 4th floor Murphy and the rest of the campus with such energy and excitement this week, and I hope you found this time to be worthwhile and that you had the opportunity to connect with one another, with faculty, staff, alumni, and our wonderful community members and partners. One never knows, they may become your neighbor, your colleague, or even your employer one day. Number two, thank you for staying positive and motivated. It was a grueling week, and you all kept your smiles on and your energy levels up. And throughout and not only today and this week, but throughout your educational journey. Sometimes the goals we set for ourselves may seem unrealistic, unattainable, and almost impossible. However, with the right mindset, grit, and attitude, you've all shown today that anything is possible if you set your mind to it. And number three, thank you for being lifelong learners. Continue to be informed, keep up in current events, attend conferences, take on new hobbies, learn something new, and do whatever it takes to stay ahead in your career and in life. And finally, thank you for choosing Viterbo University. I would like to thank the faculty, staff, planning committee, registrar's office, Airmark, and everyone involved in making this day and this week possible. It takes thoughtful and careful planning to pull off an event like this. And a special thanks to Scott Mihalvick, and somewhere in the audience, Ivy King is here. Let's give her a round of applause for all that she's done. As well as the pro-seminar faculty, which include Todd Brown. Mike Mikulski. Leah Esser. And Michael Flaherty. And everyone involved in helping to create these special moments. Now, go on and do great things, stay connected, and stop by when you're in the area. And as President Tritley said, please come home often. I wish you all well now and in the future, and on behalf of the School of Education and the administration, faculty, and staff at Viterbo University, we sincerely congratulate you on a job well done, and go V-Hawks. Now I would like to introduce Dr. Juan Jimenez, a class of 2001 and 2006, and Associate Dean of Health and Public Safety at Western Technical College, who is today's alumni speaker. Let's give him a round of applause.
You know, Tom does such a good job whenever he speaks that when I was asked to do this address, I asked if I was going to follow him. And when they said no, I said, okay, I'll do it then. I also wanted to wish Dr. Tanya Wagner, our Vice President, a very happy birthday today. And also a happy Father's Day to everybody in the audience. So good afternoon. Congratulations to our Masters of Arts in Education graduates. For me, it's a distinct privilege to represent the almost 30,000 members of the Viterbo University alumni community. We represent people in all walks of life, in many parts of the world, and all allowing the spirits of St. Francis and St. Rose to flow in our actions and words. We are proud of our history and seek to be forward-thinking. We love a good fight to secure equality and justice for all humanity as much as we love the peace of an early morning canoe ride down the Mississippi River. We value education, peace, courage, and richness of character. We strive for understanding and compassion. We welcome you with open arms to ensure these objectives are folded into the societies we touch through our own actions, as well as the students we support who carry our impact to future generations. Dr. Earl Maderi, class of 1988, former Viterbo faculty member and 2005 Teacher of the Year, said something that we as educators sometimes forget applies to us as much as applies to the students we serve. And I quote, "I wonder if you know how much we care about you and your learning, how our hearts break when you are lost, and how much joy we feel at your success. We are humbled by how hard you work, by the sacrifices you as students and your families make so that you can be here. We learn so much from you each and every day." The Viterbo University I see today is different than the one I left earning my bachelor's in 2001 and my master's in 2006. And the reason for that is because of you. Each member of the Viterbo community leaves their mark on the history of this living institution, just as you leave your mark on the students within your classroom, your building, and your district. Do what you can, whatever is in your power, to ensure the great minds of tomorrow are able to have the same choice. Wear the Viterbo alumni pin with the respect and pride you so richly deserve for the completion of your endeavor. Be the voice of Viterbo wherever you are, for a degree from Viterbo University is more than a paper stating you are an expert in your field. It is a symbol of your commitment to lifelong learning. As you sit here waiting to do something St. Francis respected deeply, celebrate, and I don't want to get in the way of that, please don't forget the people who have been there every step of the way, supporting you in the journey and lifting you up throughout the roller coaster that is a master's program. Do not forget to thank your family, your friends, the faculty, the administration, and those that came before you who supported your choice to become part of Viterbo's rich history. Allow me to leave you with another quote from Dr. Maderi, forever Earl, to those who had the privilege of knowing him. These words are ones I aspire to live every day. His wish and challenge to those he called dear students of ours and fellow learners was the following. We demand that you be extraordinary. We insist that you use the privilege of education to build the common good. Please don't fear failure. Learn, 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 and then learn again. Find a worthy purpose or cause and crash yourself against it. Don't be afraid to be broken, be brave. For in the end, we know that you are the green left in this world. May your life be a garden. Congratulations, master's graduates, and welcome to the Viterbo University alumni community.
Thank you, Juan. Dr. Michael Flattery will now lead us in the Prayer of St. Francis, which is found on page 1 of the program.
The Prayer of St. Francis. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. And where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying that we are born to eternal life.
I promise it's almost over and you're going to be able to celebrate. I see your anxious looks. Congrats. All right, please rise as Ms. Polly Papadopoulos and the St. Francis Choir lead us in the singing of our alma mater. The words are printed on page 4 of your program.
Sing our praise to
remain standing as Father Michael Weldon gives the benediction. Following the benediction, the audience is requested to be seated and remain in their seats until the academic procession has filed out.
God of love, thank you for every teacher who notices a child's special gift. Thank you for those who are listeners and gentle guides. Thank you for teachers who expect much and love enough to demand more. Thank you for the special teachers each one of us remembers. God of mercy, sustain these teachers who give everything they have. Strengthen them to assume the blame for so many problems beyond their control. Help exhausted teachers rest. God of strength, encourage teachers to care and inspire with nourishment. Motivate teachers to keep on learning for the fun of it and make learning enjoyable for students. We wonder at teachers who know how to quiet a class of 5-year-olds or help a 4th grader to be empathetic. We admire teachers who enjoy middle school writers or teach physics or math or history. Bless these people who are expected to accomplish great miracles and teach them how to comfort one another in their dependence on you. God of justice, help and support these teachers in their special calling, wherever they teach and whatever obstacles they must face. We pray these things in the name of the great master teacher, Jesus the Christ. Amen.
Okay, perfect.